مرحى يا شهر الإيمان، مرحى يا شهر الإيمان. هل هلالك يا رمضان، مرحى يا شهر الإيمان، مرحى يا شهر الإيمان، مرحى يا شهر الإيمان.
Oh my! Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. God is all merciful and beneficent. Oh, Assalamu alaikum and welcome my explorer friends. I'm Ibn Haytham and this is my marvelous telescope. It's special because it goes back in time, you see, and can visit any place you can think of. I sit here night after night admiring Allah's wonderful creation. Oh, what's that sound? Come, let's take a look and see. Subhanallah! It's the sneaky world of snakes. Some people love snakes. Others dislike or even fear them. No matter how you feel about snakes, they play an important role. I'll tell you why in a minute or two. There are over 3,000 species or types of snakes. Because snakes can't control how hot or cold they get, they need sunlight to keep them warm. This is why most snakes live in hot, humid places such as the rainforest. Some snakes are smaller than a pencil. Others are as long as a double-decker bus. All snakes have a few things in common though. They have long, thin bodies and no limbs, which means they don't have arms or legs. Snakes have eyes that don't blink, believe it or not. Imagine not being able to blink. Your eyes would get so dry. But that's not the case for a snake. That means they sleep with their eyes open. Can you imagine? Look, see, he didn't blink once. They are also covered in scales. The black and yellow skin of this garter snake is beautiful to look at. So, we know that snakes are long, with no arms or legs, and are as flexible as an elastic band, so they can be stretchy too. Their body shape depends on the habitat in which they live. Aquatic or water snakes usually have a flattened body. Those living in trees are long and skinny with a special tail, while burrowing or digging snakes tend to be smaller. Snakes are found in a huge range of colours, from bright to dull. This snake is so bright and stripy, but is it friendly too? Perhaps not. Brightly coloured snakes are usually venomous. That means they spit out a dangerous liquid from their mouth, which is very harmful to other snakes and human beings too. The bright colours are like a warning to other dangerous animals to stay away. So, if you ever do see one, be careful. While dull-coloured snakes use their coloration for camouflage, just like a chameleon would, some snakes copy the colour and pattern of venomous snakes. Of the 3,000 species of snakes, there are 700 which are venomous. That means that when they bite you, a type of liquid comes out of them and goes into you, which can, in fact, kill you. Around 250 of those can kill a human being with just one bite. I wouldn't want to be near one of those snakes. I'd be running for my life. And just look at the way he sticks out his tongue. How naughty. All snakes are carnivores, which means they eat other animals. Most of them eat rodents such as mice, rabbits, and rats. Rodents eat human food and crops. They can also carry diseases. Snakes keep the number of mice and other rodents under control. Without their help, rodents would overrun the earth. Eek! Wow, I had no idea that snakes were so important in keeping rats and mice away from people. And did you know some snakes can eat an animal in one go? That's because their jaws are stretchy. Whoa, that really would be a big mouthful. Oh, there. Come on out, little one. Don't be shy. We won't bite. But this little critter might. I wonder, how long has he been in there? All safe and warm? Snakes, like many other reptiles and animals, lay eggs. Some snakes keep their eggs in their bodies and give birth to tiny babies. Most snake species lay eggs, but some certain types of snake give birth to baby snakes. Snakes lay their eggs in a warm, safe place, but not the python. Venomous snakes are poisonous from the minute they are born. The young are more dangerous than older snakes because they're more likely to strike. Older snakes usually try to flee. But don't worry too much. Most snakes are shy, not aggressive. They just want to be left alone. Subhanallah. Snakes are sinister and sneaky. Allah created the gorgeous world and everything in it. It's been said that it's impossible to see the whole world in our lifetime, but it doesn't mean we shouldn't try. I'm going to search for more and more of Allah's wonderful creations within this universe. So until next time, my explorer friends, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah.
Assalamu alaikum, dear children, and welcome to your daily fruit news, all about fantastic fruits from around the world. Today, I'm going to introduce to you a fruit that is well known for all its goodness, beautiful shape, and color. People have been eating this fruit for hundreds of years, and it's called the olive. Today, we'll look at where olives come from and why they're so good for us. Now that we know what's coming up in today's fruit news, we can meet our guest, the olive, and she will tell us a few things about herself. Assalamu alaikum, Uhud.
Walaikum assalam, Basmi Banana.
We're so pleased you could join us today. Please do tell us about yourself, and we're very excited to hear what you have to say. Where are you from?
Well, I come from a very hot part of the world, the Middle East, including countries like Palestine. But afterwards, my seeds are planted in other hot countries like Greece and Turkey. So olives come from lots of different places, and we come in different colours too.
You do come from some of the most amazing places in the world. But what makes you so special? Why are you good for us?
Well, I'm good for the human body for lots of different reasons. I am full of vitamins like C, which is good to fight colds and infections, and E, which is great for your skin. I'm also mineral rich, so I have loads of potassium, calcium, iron, and magnesium in me to make people feel great.
Oh wow, this is amazing to know. But I'm still curious. In what other ways can you help the human body?
Good question. I can help you feel great because I can boost your immune system, which means you can fight colds and flus. I can help you heal wounds, like small burns and cuts. And I can even help with hair loss. That's how amazing I am.
Uhud, you have been a wonderful guest and so helpful in telling us so much about yourself.
That's okay. I love being here today. And a special thank you to all the children for listening so well.
Alhamdulillah. Thank you for watching. But that's about all the time we have for today. Join us next time. See you soon. Ma salama.
Assalamu alaikum Baghdad. Make way for Bahlul and his noble steed. Woe to you. By Allah, you call yourself a judge?
Shame on you. Stealing from orphans. Next time you're here, we won't be so soft on you.
Salam. Beautiful day, isn't it?
I need help. 10 years ago, my father decided to go for Hajj. Since my brothers and I were very little, he left 1,000 dinars for us, with the judge saying,
If I die, give what you want to my children.
Allah willed for him to die on the way. When we grew up, we came to the judge for the money my father left. But he said,
In your father's will, I am to give you what I want. So I am giving you 100 dinars. Now be gone.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Where?
The judge, of course.
But,
Just follow my lead.
You again?
Oh, I was looking for you too. MashaAllah, you work so hard. Your master doesn't appreciate you enough. Say, is he here?
Yes, but who?
Oh, you don't need to show us in. We'll help ourselves. Judge, this boy seeks justice.
You again? I already told you, I don't need to give you more than 100 dinars. Here, have a look for yourself. Don't blame me, boy. I'm just following your father's instructions.
Oh, Judge, are you illiterate? It says clearly here to give what you want. Oh, Judge, what you want is 900 dinars. So give that man's child the 900 dinars. That is their right. Or would you rather I tell everyone about your wicked ways?
Ah, what a wonderful story. The poor thief got justice in the end. What an evil and bad person that judge was. You know, once long ago, a man came to Rasulullah and complained about not being a very nice person. Rasulullah said the following: Do you want your heart to become soft and get everything you need? Be kind to an orphan, stroke his head, and feed him with your food, and your heart will become soft. and you will get everything you want. Subhanallah.
Assalamu alaikum, Pip. Assalamu alaikum, Pip.
Alaikum salam, Mr. Reza. Alaikum salam, Mr. Reza. Alaikum salam, children.
Pip, what's wrong? You look tired.
I look alive.
Whoa.
I'm full of energy. My stomach is full. I've got so much on my mind.
Like what?
I'm so excited.
About?
About? Well, definitely not about this month.
You talk about Ramadan.
I'm talking about the month where we have to starve ourselves.
Ramadan, that's not starving. You're fasting.
I'll tell you one thing what I am.
Go on.
I'm moody, I'm miserable, and I'm sure am not feeling blessed.
But Pip, why do you feel like that?
Oh, do you know what?
Yeah.
I love sleeping.
That's good. You're meant
And
to
I
sleep.
love eating Monster jelly and so many nice dishes.
You could eat them all after Maghrib. Just before Fajr.
Was that a joke?
No.
Are you trying to jibe at me, Mr. Reza?
No, never feel that way, Pip.
Oh, and all I can think about is food. And when this silly sun will go down.
It'll go down soon enough.
Oh. Do you have a story?
Yes, I do. And guess what?
What?
It's part of our little Quran challenge. Quran challenge with Pip and friends.
Where did that come from?
Because we're Pip. You're Pip and I'm your friend. No one else does this Quran challenge. It's our special thing where we go through stories in the Quran. And guess what today's story is? Go on.
I think I know.
Go on.
I think I saw you teaching the children at madrasa.
And who was I teaching them about?
I think you were teaching them about Prophet Noah.
Yeah, I was.
Noah.
Go on. Do you know anything about him?
I know that the animals came in 2 by 2.
Hurrah.
Hurrah.
Exactly. But do you know about his life?
I know that he built a ship.
Exactly. But do you know why he built the
I
ship?
know he had a beard.
He had a very long beard.
I know there was loads of water.
Loads and loads.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
That his name begins with N.
Okay. Shall I tell you about him?
I would love to already know what I know and listen to that again.
Do it. Basically, you know all the end stuff, but I'm going to tell you about the start, the beginning of his life. Now, you know who the first prophet was?
Prophet Adam.
Exactly. And he had loads and loads of grandchildren.
Yeah, Mr. Hader told me about Prophet Adam.
Exactly. So you know how many grandchildren and great-grandchildren he had.
Yeah, many.
Many. And some of them...
Even you are.
Even I am, and even you are.
But you are, aren't you? And
I
the
am,
children
yeah.
at home are.
And all the children at home are.
Wow.
And some of them were really nice.
Yeah.
Some of them still believed in Allah.
Really?
But some of them, they forgot about Allah. They were really wicked.
Oh.
Really naughty. And Allah set down Nuh, Prophet Nuh.
Oh.
Or Noah. Noah or Nuh, same person. And guess what his message was?
Noah? Who calls him Noah?
Well, non-Muslims,
Oh,
they also believe in him and they call him Noah.
My Christian and Jewish friends.
Yeah, what do they
at
call him?
school, they call him Noah.
Noah. And we call him
Nuh.
Nuh. Same person. He's both a prophet.
Oh.
Now, do you know why he was sent down to these wicked people?
To teach them
About?
to love Allah again.
Exactly. His message was simple. love Allah, remember him.
Yeah.
Now, if that prophet came down to you, would you remember Allah afterwards?
Yeah, I would.
Would you?
Yeah, because I remember him now and I haven't even seen a prophet.
Exactly, and they saw him fresh. And guess what?
They believed.
No, they still didn't believe.
No.
And that was a problem. Now, Prophet Nuh, he had a lot of patience.
Really?
Exactly. But these people, they just didn't believe in him. They kept
Oh.
making fun of him. They kept making fun of Allah.
You can't do that.
Exactly. And one day, Prophet Nuh, his patience snapped. And
What did it snap into?
it snapped into 1,000,000 pieces. And he asked Allah for punishment for these people because they just wouldn't believe in Allah. And guess what Allah said? He said, build a ship. And he built a massive ship. Do you know how? Do you know what you build ships with, Pip?
Not with water.
No, but you build it with wood
Wood.
and iron
And fur.
and fur. What's fur?
Monster fur.
Oh,
Oh, you humans don't use monster fur.
No, we don't.
basically use some monster fur to glue it all together.
it's fur like this.
Yeah, because it's magic.
Oh, sorry.
It's magical.
Can I touch it?
You can buy it online.
Can I touch it?
Okay.
Can I have some of this instead of
No,
buying it?
no.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway.
We don't use this, Pip. We use stuff like this. Can you feel it? Can you feel how hard it is?
Yeah.
That's, oh, careful, Pip.
That's hard.
Exactly, that's what we make our ships with. And he built a massive ship, and you know what Allah said to him after? Allah said, fill it. Do you know what he filled it with?
Water.
No. Well, some drinking water, yes. But he filled it with loads of vegetables.
Vegetables.
Loads of food.
Was he going to make a soup? You know, once I went to my other friend's house.
Right.
And he gave me something, broad beans and rice.
Right. Did you like it?
It was interesting.
Right. Well, maybe Prophet Noor did on that boat. But do you know who else was on that boat?
A giraffe.
2 giraffes.
2 giraffes.
2 elephants.
Elephant.
2 monkeys.
Monkey.
2 ants.
Ant.
2 of every single animal in this world.
Wow.
Can you name me some animals?
Yes.
Go on.
A giraffe.
A giraffe.
A monkey.
A monkey.
Elephant.
Elephant.
Hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus.
Oh no, hippopotami. Because there's 2.
Oh, smart.
Duckbill platypus. A hyena.
Hyena.
A porcupine.
A porcupine.
A lion.
A lion.
A tiger.
A tiger.
But if you mix them together, you get a liger.
You do.
Zebra.
Zebras.
Llama.
Llamas.
Goat.
Goats. You know a lot of animals. Pip.
Chicken.
Chickens.
Cockerel.
Cockerel.
Cockerel. Fish.
Right. There's different types
How
of
did he
fish.
put fish in there?
I think the fish just swam in the sea.
Oh, okay. A meerkat.
A meerkat. Can you see how many animals were fitted onto that boat?
But how do you fit a hippopotamus on there?
You build a really big ship.
What about a rhino?
You build a bigger ship.
And what about a locust?
You build a massive ship.
Locust?
A locust? Oh, a locust that flies.
No, a locust that crawls.
A locust that crawls.
You know a locust.
You build a small ship.
Oh.
But basically, and there was one final thing that was added onto this boat. Can
A
you guess?
dinosaur.
No.
You know what?
Yeah.
Now we're saying about dinosaur.
Right.
What do you call a dinosaur with one eye?
What do you call a dinosaur with one eye?
Do you think he saw us? What do you call a dinosaur
Yeah.
with 3 eyes?
What?
I think he saw us.
Pip, you're so funny. But the final thing wasn't a dinosaur, it were his followers. It
Oh.
was people who still believed in Allah.
Oh.
And guess what Allah did after?
What?
He made so much rain from the sky fall, and he made so much water from the earth rise. The earth was covered in water.
Oh.
Everybody who didn't believe in Allah
Started to swim.
started to drown. They all died.
Oh.
But guess what?
What?
All the survivors, all the people who believed in Allah,
Like the survivors.
like the survivors on the boat, they survived. And they were able to come off the boat after a while, after all the water had gone. And they were able to live a life without any people being rude to them.
Oh, that's nice.
But a lot of people made fun of Prophet Nuh. They laughed at him. Do you know how old Prophet Nuh was?
He was, I think he must be old, so he would have been about 12.
No, guess one more time.
Um,
Older.
394.
950.
900 and... Yeah, if you let me finish, I was going to say 354 plus 600 plus minus 4. Yes, that's what I was
That's what you were going to say.
That's what I was going to say. Even
Pip.
the children at home knew.
Pip, I don't like your hair today. Pip, I don't like your hair today. How does that make you feel? Pip, I was just kidding. Pip, I was just... Do you know why I said that? Listen. If you let me finish, you will know why I said that. Pip, give me 1 minute. I was...
60.
I was...
59.
Count in your head, though. I made fun of you for 1 second and see how upset it made you feel.
No one speaks about my hair.
I was kidding.
No one.
I love your hair.
You know my hair?
Yeah.
My hair is so fabulous.
Can I touch it?
No.
Please?
No. You just insulted me.
I was joking. I showed you.
And you're trying to rub salt into the
I showed you how upset it makes you feel if I was rude for 1 second. People were rude to Prophet Noah for 950 years.
Oh, you were trying to... Oh.
Exactly.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. But can you see how upset you were?
Oh, yeah.
But that's what this story is all about. Prophet Noah, even though so many people made fun of him, he still kept on trying. It took him 950 years, but guess what? He won at the end.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel, Pip?
Guess I have to keep trying then, don't I?
Exactly.
Oh, well, children, did you enjoy today's Quran challenge story? You did?
They did.
Well, make sure you tune in next time because we've got some more Quran challenges we're going to be doing.
Inshallah.
Get ready for iftar.
That's
مع السلامة.
Ma'as-salam.
التزم طوبى للنفس بتقواها.
Assalamu alaikum dear children and welcome to Super Sheikhs. I'm Big Sheikh Hassan.
And I'm Little Sheikh Hussein.
Thank you for sending this brilliant question.
Dear Super Sheikhs, I'm so confused. What colour is water? It's not blue, it's not white. What is it then?
We have water right here so we can experiment. Right? So, Little Sheikh Hassan, do you want to answer it first?
Water is transparent so you can see through it.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it looks blue.
Yes.
Sometimes, if, for example, the sea, it moves around a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So most of the time it becomes foam, which is white.
Well, yes. So we have different ideas, right?
Yeah.
If it's in the ocean, for example, is all of it blue? But that's because of the bacteria and the things that are in the water, right? Whereas this water, for example, or the cup of water that you have at home, it's see-through, right?
Yeah.
But when you put it in the light, it shines like rainbows sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen that before?
Yeah.
It's one of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's best creations. Because
And it's one of our resources to live.
exactly, without water, we can't live. Nothing would be alive.
No.
Exactly.
And we won't be able to breathe if plants wasn't here.
And plants need?
Water.
Exactly. So water is the key to life, right? But is it transparent? Or do we just think it's transparent?
It is.
It is transparent?
Most of the time when you're drinking it.
Well, yeah. When I look at it, it's transparent.
Yeah, but it makes it a bit blurry.
Not blurry, they call it washed out, right?
Yeah.
We think it's transparent right in front of us, but why is the ocean then blue? We said that already.
Because of the bacteria
Yeah.
and the things inside it.
Because everything has a certain type of color except the water. And the water takes whatever color is behind it.
Or in front of it.
Or in front. No, if it's something is in front of it, then you won't be able to see the water, can you?
Yeah.
So whatever is behind it, it takes that color. For example, right now, it looks white because it takes the color of the table. Right?
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
If I put it here, it becomes brown, like my dish dasher.
Yeah.
Right?
If you put it there, it becomes black.
Exactly.
If
So
you-
it takes the color, whatever is behind it. It doesn't change itself. It's just that you see through it. That's why it looks that same certain color.
Yeah.
We know now that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created water transparent, but it takes the color, whatever is in it or behind it.
Yeah.
And that we need water to live. Nothing would be alive without water. It'll be like a desert. That's why people die there. If they don't know their way, right? Because there's no water around.
Only if you find cacti.
Cacti inside the cacti or an oasis sometimes. Right?
Yeah.
If you find a tree in the desert and you have no water, poke inside the tree because the tree takes water.
Yeah.
Whether it's very deep or not, it still finds the water, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for sending this brilliant question. We've learned that water is key to life. We've learned that water is actually transparent, but takes the color of what is in it and behind it.
Yeah.
And if you have any other questions, do send them in. Thank you for watching, and مع السلامة.
التزم طوبى للنفس بتقواها.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Yogi Yoga. My name is Muhammad Ali and this is your place for yoga, stories and fun. It's easy, just copy the moves that I do and enjoy the adventure. We always start by sitting our bottoms, crossing our legs and taking both our hands onto our heart and saying our secret yoga code word, which is Bismillah. We always start with Bismillah with any action that we do by remembering Allah. So on 3, 1, 2, 3. Bismillah. Can anyone guess where we are today? How about we look through our binoculars? We'll make our hands into crab claws, place them on our face, and look around. Wow, I think you guessed it by now. That's right, we're in the Amazon rainforest, the biggest rainforest in the world. Before we start exploring, let's warm up our bodies and loosen up our muscles. So, let's start with our right shoulder. We lift it up and back down, and up again and down. And with our left shoulder, up, down, up and down. Do you think we can make small circles with our shoulders? Let's start going backwards with our right shoulder. 1 circle and 2. And with our left shoulder, rolling it back and another circle. Now let's do the same thing but going forwards. With our right shoulder, make 1 little circle and a second circle. And with our left shoulder, 1 and 2. Now let's shake them up and down. Alright, now that our shoulders are warmed up, let's do the same thing with our necks. We start by looking over our right shoulder. Gaze deep into the forest. And then our left shoulder. Look into the woods and try to spot all the different kinds of animals. Now we look down at the forest floor. Look right between your legs and make sure you're stretching your neck. Now we look up into the sky. By night we see stars and by day we see clouds. Now let's get started and let's start our adventure. So we start our adventure by tiptoeing through the Amazon rainforest. We don't want to wake up those animals and disturb those little insects, and every time we step onto the leaves it makes a little rustling noise, and that's what we want to avoid. So we don't disturb them, and we want to avoid the big logs. Take big tiptoes over the log and over again and walk deep, deep into the woods. And on our way, we see tall trees. Let's together make a really tall tree. What we do, we stand on both our feet, raise one of your legs, lean it against the other, and put your arms above your head as tall as you can, and breathe in. breathe out. And again, breathe in and breathe out. Let's do the same thing with the opposite leg. Raise your leg, lean it against the other leg, make sure it's firm on the ground. Raise your hands above your head and breathe in, breathe out. This time, we're gonna go as tall as we can. So, as far as you can reach, breathe in and breathe out. And relax. Now, tall trees aren't the only things you find in the Amazon rainforest. You also find small shrubs or bushes. So let's make a little bush. So we'll sit on our knees and cuddle ourselves up, down, put your body against your knees and huddle. Now, we're gonna breathe in and breathe out. And one more time, breathe in and breathe out. Now, on the trees you notice one of my favorite animals, or the prettiest ones in the Amazon rainforest, or the different kinds of parrots. My favorite one is the red parrot. Hello little butterfly. So let's make a red parrot. Parrots sit on trees, bending their legs, just like this. Now we pretend to be a parrot with our wings, and every time we inhale, we're gonna lift our wings up, and exhale, gonna lift them down. So let's do it together. Like a little parrot. Did you know that the fastest animal in the Amazon rainforest is the cheetah, and it goes up to 70 miles an hour? So now let's go into our cheetah position. We start off in almost like a push-up position, lay our palms on the floor using our tiptoes, and then take one leg and lift it above the ground. If you find it difficult, you can rest on the ground. And here, we gotta breathe in and breathe out. If you wanna make it more difficult, just like a cheetah, back to pounce, breathe in, breathe out. Let's do the same thing with our other leg. On our tiptoes, lift it up, and I want you to make your cheetah noise. All right, breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in one more time and breathe out. I would love to be able to run as fast as a cheetah. Another really cool animal that we find in the Amazon rainforest are snakes, and they come in all sorts of different colors and shapes and sizes. Sometimes they're even poisonous. Shall we go into our snake position? We lie down on our stomachs, like so, and then point our tiptoes outwards and lift our bodies up. Stretch your back and use your elbows, or if you can do it even further, try to stretch your back even more and keep your arms straight. And look straight, breathe in and breathe out. Just like a snake, a slithering snake. Breathe in, inhale into your chest and exhale. Let's do it a third time. Now, as we move closer towards the water, we find big, scary rhinos. Now, rhinos, they look quite lazy, but in reality, they're really, really strong. Shall we make a rhino pose? Rhinos have a big horn, so what we're gonna do for that, we're gonna start off on our fours, lift one of our legs, kick it back, and take the opposing arm and lift it forward and balance. Now, as a rhino, let's breathe in and breathe out. Now, I want you to make your mean rhino face. Grrr. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, let's do the same thing with the opposing arms and legs. Bring them back in, lift your leg up, kick it back, and lift the other arm up, balance, and now like a rhino, breathe in, breathe out. With that mean face, breathe in and breathe out. And bring your arms back into your body. And lastly, once we reach the water, we find the scariest alligators. Alligators, just like the rhinos, they look really lazy, but they're deadly. Let's go into alligator position by lying down once again on our stomachs. On our stomachs, your arms straight, lift your head up a little bit, and breathe in, and breathe out. Once again, breathe in, breathe out. This may not look so scary, but I think alligators are. Last but not least, we're gonna meditate. Let's go back and sit on our bottoms, crossing our feet, and think about the blessings of Allah. So today's word of the day is Al-Muqit. It means the nourisher. Think about the Amazon rainforest. Close your eyes and imagine that you're in the real rainforest. And think about how Allah has nourished us and the animals, the way the ecosystem operates, how different animals interact with each other and survive of the nature. And think about how the Amazon rainforest is a source of food for us by providing us with oxygen and amazing, beautiful trees and forests. So next time, when you want to think about the blessings that Allah has nourished us with, say Al-Muqit. See you next time, inshallah.
التزم طوبى للنفس بتقواها.
Oh, hello, and assalamu alaikum. Please excuse me, it's that time. It was so peaceful and quiet here, I fell asleep. It reminds me of today's story. Quiet is written by Kate Alizadeh. Shh, listen. What's that noise? It's the bubbling of the pan and the humming of the fridge. It's the microwave ping and the clatter from the sink. It's me tapping on the table and my brother banging his spoon. It's the cat chewing on her food and my dad laughing away. Shh. Listen. What's that noise? It's the TV babbling as I zoom, zoom the car across the rug, and the cat's purring, and the dog snoring, and the laptop whirring, and the pitter-patter of the rain against the window. It's my brother rattling his toys and giggling when I tickle his feet, and the swish and the rustle as I turn the pages of my book. Shh. Listen. What's that noise? It's the water dripping from the taps, and the splish splash of my bath, and the squeak squeak of my rubber duck, and the swoosh of the flush. Splatter. It's the whirring of the hairdryer, and the scrubbing of my toothbrush, and the gurgle of the water down the sink. Shh. Listen. What's that noise? It's the creak of the floorboards and the bed squeaking. It's the soft, hushed voice of my dad as he reads me a bedtime story, and his deep, quiet voice as he sings a lullaby, and the flip-flop of his friendly feet as he clicks off the switch and blows me a goodnight kiss. Shh. Listen. What's that noise? Shh. Listen. It's so quiet. What a nice story. Quiet time is always my favorite time. I'm so sorry, and so is bedtime. That's all the time we have today, guys. Good night. مرحى يا شهر الإيمان، مرحى يا شهر الإيمان. هل هلالك يا رمضان، مرحى يا شهر الإيمان، مرحى يا شهر الإيمان، مرحى يا شهر الإيمان.